Hey, I'm Neil DeGrasse Tyson, your personal astrophysicist, and you are listening to and possibly watching For All Nerds.
Very good.
Because I'm card carrying.
What up, fam? This is Tatiana King Jones here at New York Comic Con 2018, and I'm here with the legendary, my childhood hero, Neil deGrasse Tyson. How are you doing today?
Fine. It's still a little weird when an adult human comes up to me and said, "You're my childhood hero."
You are.
You're a full-grown person.
I am.
Saying that to me.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yes.
I'm an old man. That's all right.
You're not an old man. In fact, you represent an infinite being, as we all know with the cosmos. So,
I like that.
As you know,
I'm an infinite being.
You're an infinite being. You've taught us
I'm spiritually infinite.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So that being said, because considering the climate we're in, political, economic, how do you reconcile being an infinite being with your blackness?
Wow. I don't. It's. So here's my ranking. Okay. So when I wake up in the morning, these are things that most influence my thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay. Number one, I'm American. Number two, I'm male. And growing up, I did all these male things.
Yeah.
Okay. I wrestled. I lift weights. I did the stuff guys are supposed to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Three, I'm a husband and father. Okay. This is in my as it goes. And four, I'm a scientist. Okay? Those are the primary things that shape what I say and how I think. Okay? So a few other things in there. Then I step outside and the taxi doesn't pick me up. I say, oh shit, I'm black too. Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot about that for a moment. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I got this. All right. So now I got to adjust for that.
Yeah.
And so being an infinite being relative to being black, that's not an active connection for me for that reason.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Okay.
I appreciate that mindset. So we have that similar mindset as well, because I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I know you are too.
Yeah.
I mean, Star Talk Radio. So
Nice.
you're coming all off of that offshoot. So how do we arrive at that Star Trek mentality in the world?
You know, one of the things that Star Trek, I'm primarily first generation rather than next generation. Sorry, first generation rather than all the
original
rest.
series.
The original series.
Okay.
And some next generation as well.
Yeah.
But one thing that they primarily captured was every episode had some sense of morality in it. It wasn't just a story. It was, and how much of that is a mirror to us that we should be thinking about. And so, for me, Star Trek was a beautiful exercise in how people would or should treat one another. And I greatly valued that.
Absolutely.
So, whereas nowadays, like in Star Wars, it's a lot of noise and and people shooting each other with lasers and sword fights.
He's a Star Trek fan over there. He's frowning.
Yeah.
Star Wars fan over there.
Oh, he's a Star Wars fan. Yeah, I just, I guess it is undoubtedly entertainment.
Yeah.
But when I'm done with it,
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm a better human for having seen it.
Agreed.
I don't know that maybe others are better humans after they see lightsaber fights.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I mean,
Or they see,
Just for the record, this is the GOAT saying this. So,
Clone Wars, maybe they're better off. I don't know. All I get out was a dark side and then a not dark side and a force. That's kind of all I got out of Star Wars. But anyhow.
Well, we're going to stop shading Star Wars for a little bit. But I wanted
Have you heard, can I tell you my Star Wars joke?
Yeah.
Okay. So Luke and Obi-Wan go into a Chinese restaurant. Okay. And they serve the food.
Okay.
And they have the chopsticks, and Obi-Wan's just eating with the chopsticks.
Yeah.
And there's Luke having a very hard time. He can't get the chopsticks right. And the food is falling out, and he's spending 10 minutes, and Obi-Wan says, Luke, use the fork.
That's such a dad joke.
That's good.
It's good. good.
That's good. That's good.
It's good. It's good.
Ooh.
I'll give it to you.
Use the fork.
I'll give it to you. So we're back again with Cosmos, Possible Worlds now.
Oh yeah.
So
that's why we're here.
Right. That's why we're here. We're not here to shade Star Wars all day. We're here to talk about Cosmos as well. So I'm curious, how did you help shape the creative voice of the series?
Yeah, so the common denominator through all three Cosmoses, Carl Sagan in 1980, my role, and then the next one, is this woman, Andrian.
Yeah.
She's comes in here
coming.
next.
Yeah.
She's the sort of creative force. And here's why Cosmos is Cosmos, okay? I'm a scientist, and I feel the universe every now and then. Feel it in terms of what it means to me as a person, as a shepherd of civilization, as we all need to be. And feels the universe 24/7. So you hand science to her, or she digs up science, and that gets shaped in a way where it becomes compelling documentary. In fact, you shouldn't even use the word documentary.
Yeah.
Documentaries, let's sit on the couch and then put on your thinking cap and then watch a documentary.
In a passive way.
Yeah, in a passive way.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
This one is, oh my gosh, I understand that. I feel that. I never knew that. Is that how that connects?
Yeah.
And all that connectivity comes out of her.
Yeah.
So what do I bring to it? I think I bring some scientific authenticity, because I am a scientist, and I think I'm a little better in front of camera even than I was last time.
Okay.
Because,
I think you did pretty well.
No, I think I did a little better. But thank you. That's very, very sweet of you. Very sweet of you. So I think in other words, there are places where the script has very deep emotion in it.
Yes.
And am I able to sort of capture that for the viewer as someone who's delivering information? Because how often does information have dripping emotion? It's hardly ever. It's not scientific information. This does.
It's partly why everyone's able, and why the series done so well. It's we're able to connect to it on on another level. We're able to connect to it emotionally, spiritually, as you mentioned.
Right.
Mentally.
Exactly. On these other dimensions. All these other dimensions. So what I think I bring some authenticity. I'm also executive science editor, so I got to make sure all the science
facts are right.
right. So we're very creative musicians and producers and set designers, and and these are it's funny. I made sure I got this picture for my public talk. There's the picture of the camera facing me. Yeah. Like I'm on some set, right? And there I am. But then I took a picture back the other way. There's like 60 people there. There's like 60 people, right?
And they're like just like this, like owls looking at you.
No, but they're like making this happen, right? The sound people, the camera people.
Yeah.
So you see me, but there's a whole crew of people.
Right.